thank everybody for being on this podcast, and I like to start off talking about basically the Million Man March. The Million Man March was very, very successful. No drama happened during the Million Man March, and for some reason they showcased everything wrong on TV, but they never showcased the Million Man March. I hardly seen any news coverage on the Million Man March. If it was like what 10, 20 minutes probably. Not even that. Like, we didn't even get 20 minutes. And on top of that, like, BET didn't have like the whole march on BET. Like, it's weird. Like, you would think BET would have it. You would think certain black owned channels would have it, and it didn't. And it's sad because you don't want to show the positive of us, but you want to show the negative of us, and that's whack. I don't think that's cool, and we need to work on that. But thank God it was successful, and thank God that there was no fights that broke out, no anything, no negative vibes. And it's up to us to keep posting it and keep sharing different speeches, keep posting and keep reposting, keep tweeting, keep keeping it alive, so people can see the messages that they didn't get to see on the news because the news didn't want them to see. So we got to keep doing that, and that's a great thing right now. That we just got to get just stay ahead of the curve. And even though some people may try to rain on our parade, we just got to stay ahead of the curve. And I know, EJ, you want to talk on some of this basketball stuff, the scandals that's going out there right now. And I'm going to let you have the floor right now and talk about that.
Yo, what's up? It's your boy EJ. Salute. First topic I'm trying to get into real quick is this whole Victor Cruz thing. For those of y'all that don't know, my man Victor Cruz, fiance, kind of caught him out there. Sent a message to 200 of his side pieces. First of all, how you even get in his phone and go through each name and like, yeah, I'm gonna hit this, tag her. Like, that shit is mad disrespectful. Like, you probably stuck in like an aunt or a cousin. You gotta have some kind of craziness to you to do that shit. Like damn, like 200, and then mind you, you the wifey. Like, you not hidden. People know that you the wifey. Like, you know, he got you out here in pics and all that. He flowing you around. You know what I mean? And for you to send out a text message, a group message to 200, like, that's crazy. Like, damn, you must have just got tired of the bullshit. Like, that's crazy. Like, I mean, I just think that you should have been like, at the end of the day, you the wifey, you the fiance, so like, you don't really need to bow down to that at the end of the day. Like, whatever, they know they place they hoes. Like, then you basically just sent the message saying that they was hoes. I think they know their position, and I think they know they hoes. I'm pretty sure they know that they hoes. And joints, Johns, whatever you want to call them. You know what I mean? I think they know their position at the end of the day. They knew what it was. I just don't think you need to clarify it. But, I mean, since you felt like you needed to do that, I just want to salute Victor Cruz, though, man, because I don't even know how you handle 200 side pieces, though. Like, 200 of them things? That boy got 200 of them things. That's why nigga can't stay on the field, though. His calf is fucked up. My bad. That's my dude, though. We ain't even get into all that, but Victor Cruz, you gotta smarten up too, though. Like, at the end of the day, you playing for the Giants, you doing your thing. You know what I mean? You a local dude from Jersey, athlete, star power. You know what I mean? Can't get no greater than that. Got your sneaker about to drop. Like, you gotta be a little smarter than that. Can't just be running around out here like you normal, because you really not a normal dude. You know what I mean? So you gotta limit your side pieces from like 200 at least to 100. Like, 2, that's just crazy, my nigga. Like, niggas, 200 is a lot, my nigga. Like, at least knock it down to 100, B. Come on. Hey, that's crazy. Knock it down to 100, my man. Get back on the field and do what you do, and let's make this Super Bowl run. You know what I mean? But you know, you gotta get her in check too. Had that been me, I'd have been like, yo, what you doing going through my phone though? You wildin'? Nah, that's crazy. Like, you got put her on punishment or something, my nigga. Like, yeah, that shit can't even rock. She can't be going through your phone like that. I know she wifey and all that, but still. Especially if you know you got shit to hide, you definitely can't let her go through your phone and let her send that to 200 of them things, though. Hey. Anyway, man, salute to Victor Cruz for having 200 of them things on his team, man, and managing it, man. You the real MVP, boy. Salute. But yeah, I'm gonna check out on that. That's all I got for that little topic right there. But yeah, salute to Victor Cruz again though. Next topic I want to get into is pretty much this whole D Fish and Matt Barnes situation going on. It's a little messy. It's a little messy right now. I ain't even gonna lie. But straight up, just want to salute my man D Fish, man. We out here, D Fish, playoff run. You know what I mean? Doing your thing. This your second year. Back at coaching, making that $5 million a year. $5 million. Shit. You know what I mean? Out there in Cali, playing stepfather, doing your thing, boy. We see you out here, man. Huh? But yeah, we get into the whole, like, it's buzzing right now. This topic really buzzing. It's high in the streets. Definitely got the streets, blogs, everything on fire right now. But you know, my whole take on the situation is it's no right. I can't even get into like who's right, who's wrong, this and that. Everybody fucking wrong in this situation. Everybody. Shit crazy, but it's real. Like, this real life shit. This shit that goes on in the streets though. Shit is real. But you know, first I'm gonna get into Matt Barnes and why he's wrong in the situation. Like, at the end of the day, my dude, that ain't even you no more. That ain't yours no more. I mean, it's really not yours no more. You know? Like, you out here doing your thing. You know what I mean? Seen you a few weeks ago pumping the whole Rihanna shit. You ain't shoot it down. You was with it. She said she was with it. We probably ain't even be having this conversation right now. I'm just keep it a buck. Because you'll be fucking with Rihanna. And it is what it is. You know? It's a good upgrade. It's a good look. But she shot those rumors down. So you try to make your family shit work again or whatever the case may be. And, you know, it's a little messy situation with that, though. You know what I mean? Like, so you can't really be mad at the next man. I know you might have thought he's your friend and this and that or whatever the case may be. But at the end of the day, like, y'all going through y'all little shit. You and Shorty. You out here messing with these other joints. You pumping Rihanna. So you can't really be mad. Shit don't work like that. You can't be like, nah, I'm going to be fucking with her, Rihanna. And you know what? You my baby moms and you my wifey, so I'm keeping you too. Like, shit don't never work like that. And, you know what I mean? At the end of the day, like, you can't expect her to just be there and you doing what you doing. And she ain't going to fuck around and do what she do. So you can't run up on the next man. You can't even run up on the next man like that. For one, like, a dude just going to be a dude at the end of the day. I can't go be mad and go try to fuck somebody up because he trying to fuck somebody that I'm fucking with. Like, I got no ties to that man, but I guess you feel like you got ties with D Fish and whatever the case may be, so you need to put them hands on them, which as men we do. Like, shit like that, you know, it's a touchy topic, it's a touchy situation, but I feel as though you could have went over there and made sure your kids was good. All right, that's good, we're good. You know what I mean? Go talk to her, be like, yo, look, my man gotta leave. Or you go talk to D Fish, like, yo, my man, you gotta leave. This shit ain't even appropriate. You're around my kids. You gotta be out. You gotta be out, pa. Like, I mean, like, you could have did some shit like that. You know what I mean? Kept it G and kept it moving. You know? I just feel like he handled the situation a little wrongly. He ain't to go over there, put his hands on him, and then make sure everything was all right, and then go spit on her face and all that. Like, that's too much. That's too much. We gotta calm that down. Matt Barnes is a little Ed, though. He's a little Ed, but we ain't gonna get into all that, though. Now, my whole thing with D Fish is, you D Fish got them championship rings. Know what I mean? You the coach of the Knicks, coming off a fresh divorce. You making $5 million a year. You really don't need to be fucking with basketball wife Shorty like that. Like, you don't really need to be messing with her. Like, don't get me wrong. Like, she look like she tastes like vanilla ice cream. I ain't gonna lie though. She a good look, but you know, if you playing with it, you know what I mean? That's cool, whatever. I don't know if you trying to wife that, though. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know. I don't know the whole situation with that. But if that's your man, that shit should have been off limits. If that's somebody that you consider a friend, that shit should have been off limits. You shouldn't even be fucking around with her like that. And matter of fact, I know she look like she tastes like butter pecan. My bad. But you could get 5 of them things like that out here. Like, you come on, you the man right now. It's just, you don't need all that. You don't need all that headache right now. You know what I mean? You're going through enough stress with the Knicks, so you don't need all that. But she definitely a good look. It all depends on what you're trying to do with that. But you already know that situation going to be messy, being that your ex-teammate or whatever the case may be, that's his baby mom. She got 2 kids. They got twins, and they're young. So that's already a messy little situation. So I mean, I just feel he wrong on that part. At the end of the day, he a man. He gonna do what he do regardless. You know what I mean? She ain't, I mean, she's still technically married, but I know they separated, so he's still gonna do what he gonna do. But I just feel like he could have been a little more better, you know, pick a little better situation than to be messing with his baby moms like that. Like, you know, he could have done it a little better. At least he could have went to Matt Barnes and been like, yo, look, nah, man, I'm talking to your wifey, whatever the case may be. I just want to let you know before you find out from anybody else. You know, something like that. Kept it moving. Now, basketball wife's chick, yeah, Gloria, whatever her name is, you know what I mean? Definitely a good look. Again, I want to say that I want to salute to her. She definitely look like she tastes like a mix between vanilla and butter pecan ice cream. Damn. Salute. But, yeah, so, my bad, I had a little moment. But, yeah, she definitely a good look. But at the end of the day, like, with her, my whole thing with her is, you're messy, ma. That shit is very messy. Like, for one, you already gotta know these niggas used to be teammates. These niggas used to rock somewhat, at least a little bit together. You basketball wives chick, you know what I mean? You fly, sexy, cute, and all that. I'm pretty sure you could fuck with somebody that Matt Barnes ain't really fucking with like that. You know what I mean? Or somebody he ain't cool with. And you in LA, you got all these rappers, ballers, whatever out there. D-Fish a little older. He a little older, you know. She wanted a little seasoned vet on her team, which we understand that. There's nothing wrong with that, but I'm sure she could have got a little. She could have chose better. When I say she could have chose better, I don't mean like as in, you know, money wise or looks wise. I'm just saying like make a better, smarter decision as somebody that's not close with your baby father, or technically your husband since y'all still married. Technically, if you want to go there, you know what I mean. Somebody that you could have just rocked with, somebody that's not close with him like that. You know, you're a little messy for that. I'm not gonna lie. Could have made a little better decision when it comes to that. And the same thing applies. Like, if you know you feeling D-Fish or whatever the case may be, you was digging him like a shovel for years, and he finally came to you, he got his little situation done or whatever the case may be, and now y'all ready to rock, we good. All right, we understand that. At least go to your man, even though you know he crazy. You know what I mean? Definitely the perfect man is in him. Definitely got a little Carter in him. But, you know, at the end of the day, you could have just went to him and been like, yo, listen, before you hear from anybody else, I'm talking to somebody else. You know what I mean? He may not have accepted it. He probably would have showed up to your crib. I ain't going to say what he would have did, but he definitely would have been at your front door. But at least you would have let him know. He would have found out from you and not found out from somebody else. Like, it hurt finding out from other people, man. Like, you know what I mean? Your girl, your little thing doing you dirty, whatever the case may be. Like, that shit is one of the worst feelings. I'd rather you just tell me straight up, like, yo, this is what it is, whatever. I don't want to find out from nobody else. Like, that shit hurt. Like, it hurt his heart. That's why he drove them 95 pounds. That nigga was not playing, listening to Tupac and all that. Salute, though. Matt Barnes is a G. I ain't gonna front. Like, that's one dude you definitely don't want to fuck with. He's real. He's a real dude. But, definitely should have went to him and said, like, yo, this is what it is. I kind of feeling D-Fish. You know what I mean? Like, so before you hand it for anybody else, I'm kind of talking to him. We don't know what we doing yet, but we just dating. He wouldn't have accepted it, but it's out there. So, you know, like, at the end of the day, this whole shit is like a big gumbo pot of just hot nastiness. This shit is crazy. But I'm tuned in, though. Definitely tuned in. This shit is crazy. But yeah, that's definitely a whole crazy situation. I'll be tuned in to see what else happens with it. But ain't no wrong. It's definitely wrongs, but it ain't no right in this situation. Everybody wrong, and it's a real love triangle, man. But shit is real. This shit happens every day. You know what I mean? You know, and it's getting cold out here, man. So even in LA, shit real.
Yeah, but I like that little story, that little snippet. I'm not really up on that the Matt Barnes and the D-Fish story like that. But I want to move along with these topics. I want to touch a little bit on these relationship and communication problems topics, I guess, that we have from our subscribers. And I'm trying to hit as many questions as I can, but bear with me on these. All right, check this out. A lot of people refuse to read the signs that's given to them, especially if it's given to them in their first language, which is English. So if somebody say to you that they can do without you if you're in their life or whatever, then move on. Sometimes you got to understand like this. You can tell if a guy or a girl do something with you more than they do with anybody else in the world. If you cut that off, you will see how they react. They're gonna not get crazy, but they're gonna be like, yo, it's the end of the world for them, because you took away something that they only do with you. Doesn't matter what it is. It could be sex, talking over via iPhone, whatever. It can be anything, email, anything. Just letting you know, when you cut off any type of ties that a certain person do just only with you, you tend to push that person to shake the walls a little bit, and that kind of hurts them. So, with that being said, I like to say, don't be afraid to jump out and do something different. Don't be afraid to be spontaneous in a relationship. Don't be afraid to explore. If you are the type of person that likes to go out all the time and your partner don't like to go out, try to meet them in the middle. Go out sometimes. And if it's a real problem, then go see help. But I think you should know before you invest a large amount of your time in there about your partner. Because some people jump into a relationship after 5 months, 4 months, and they're like, yeah, we know each other well. You really don't, because you can't know somebody in 5 months. You can't know somebody in a year. Like, it takes the time, it takes process, and some people forget that. They always think that, okay, all right, I know this person, I speak to this person every day, so I know this person's attributes. That's not true. In the beginning of a relationship, when somebody's talking to you, in the beginning, it's different. They're going to be happy-go-lucky, nothing gets on their nerves. If you do get on their nerves, they get over it, they're not really mad. But watch when you're in a relationship, everything change. But it could change for the better, change for the worse. It's just up to the person if they're willing to compromise. That's the thing. When you're in a relationship, you got to be willing to compromise. If you can't compromise, you can't have a relationship. And that's with anything. No, with business, anything. You can't compromise. If you can't compromise when it comes to schoolwork or you're doing homework for college or high school, then you're going to fail. If you can't compromise in the workforce, then you're not going to succeed. If you can't compromise when you're doing a business, you're not going to be global or be all out there and be the brands that you see on TV or whatever. If you want that golden relationship, you can't have that golden relationship if you don't compromise. You have to understand, you need to compromise. It's very important. Some people forget that. That's the key to things. Yes, the sex could be good and everything, but you have to compromise because your sex style could be different from her sex style, and most likely it will be. And at the end of the day, when it's different, you have to alternate and say, okay, this is what I'm gonna do. This is what I'm not gonna do. This is what she like. What she don't like. At the end of the day, you still have to be somebody that partially you're not, just to satisfy your partner. And it's not being fake. It's just compromising. Because at the end of the day, you can't really tell me that, okay, I did this for my partner. I really wanted to, even though you know you're not the type of person that really want to do stuff like that. Just be real with yourself. Just be real. Like, okay, this is not who I am, but I am compromising because it's not only me in this relationship. When you start saying stuff like that and you start putting it out and being vocal about it, you get more respect. Because if you hide it in and then you expect them to say, hey, you expect your partner to notice everything that you're doing and give you praise and worship and say, oh, I thank you for doing this, I thank you for doing that. You're not going to get that because, like, you're supposed to. Certain things you're supposed to do. Like, and when I say supposed to, I really mean that. If you're in a relationship and y'all living together and one person cook or the other person don't cook or the other person cook and, like, alternate or whatever, I don't need praise. She shouldn't need praise. Like, people shouldn't need praise for doing things that you should do anyway. I'm not going to praise somebody for being good. I'm not going to praise somebody for I don't know, just doing stuff that they're naturally supposed to do in a relationship. Like if that's like if you're in a relationship and you having a drought moment, like when your funds are low and your partner helps you out. Your partner helps you out. Okay, that's good that your partner helps you out, but at the end of the day, if your partner's hold it over your head, then that's a problem. But if your partner don't hold it over your head, but then look at you like, yo, why you don't say, why you don't like show knowledge that I'm helping you out? If the person already gave you a thank you, they're showing you your respect and acknowledgement that they know that you're helping them out. But if you ask them to go beyond the limits and say, hey, thank you for lending me this money. Also, thank you for doing something that you may not be comfortable with doing. Thank you. Like, you're doing too much. Like, it comes with the territory. You chose to be in a relationship, so relationships have ups and downs. That's like if the woman, if she's having a baby and the father decides to be an asshole, or the father decides, okay, you know what, I'm going to be around for this and I'm going to stick it out. You can praise him and say, okay, you're a good dad, but he should be a good dad. Like, he shouldn't be the worst dad in the world. Why? Because a lot of kids need their father. So at the end of the day, people should stop seeking praise for things that you should be doing anyway in your life. I mean, it goes with a lot of things. I mean, people just don't understand. I feel like the people are confused because, all right, if I want you to respect me and to acknowledge where I'm coming from, I have to be vocal about it. If you're not vocal, I'm not going to play mind reader. Like, you shouldn't have to play mind reader in a relationship. Don't get me wrong, after a while, when you're being with your spouse for a long period of time, you should be able to know different attributes. That's one thing you should always try to learn first in any relationship with anybody. Know their ticking point, know their happy moments, know what makes them happy. Just know these different important attributes. Why? Because you can balance your delivery to them off of that offspring. Because at the end of the day, if your spouse is angry and you know when she's angry she does a certain whatever she does, then you know, okay, all right, let me just chill now. Let me not get on her nerves, give her space. But if she's in a happy-go-lucky mood, then okay, let me just be, like, you should know. Goes for male or female. You should always know, like, the person ticking point, the person's most happiest moment. Like know what makes them happy, know what makes them sad, know what makes them get them upset, and try to learn their movements and their body language, because if you learn their body language, you can actually master the craft of understanding them even better, because their body can say things that their words would never ever say, or their body would say things that their words didn't get to say yet because they probably don't know how to say it, but their body already said it. So at the end of the day, pay attention to these key important things and you'll be good. I mean, at the end of the day, it doesn't take a rocket science to figure out certain things, but I mean, just be humble. Be humble and remember, like, at the end of the day, you have to stay humble. Because if you're not humble and you just on some tip like, oh, I know everything about women or I know everything about men, you're wrong. You don't. So get over it. Sorry. Why you always lying? Like, it's over. But that's why you have to figure out some things, and you have to understand that, all right, it takes time and effort for anything to grow. Apply the 10,000 hour rule to a relationship. I mean, less than that, but apply it, and just work at it. Things could be okay. I give these examples because I feel like it's important to know your spouse, and it's important to know different behaviors and to be logic. You use logic when it comes to certain things. Don't just go off your own thing. Just use logic, because you want to be your best at anything you do. So relationships is a business. A relationship is an investment. I don't care what anybody say. It's an investment, because you're investing time, money to win somebody over, to say, hey, I want you to be with me for a lifetime. That's if you're going that route. Or you could be like, hey, I want you to invest. Because think about it. The best investments, I don't think the best investments is trying to get somebody to marry you. Because, yeah, you have to sell yourself and not even sell yourself, but be the person that you feel like you can be around this person 24/7, and hopefully they accept you. Yeah, but this is the crazy part. This is the hustle to the game. You have, when you know you're not trying to marry somebody and you're just casually dating them, you basically telling them this: hey, I like you, you like me. Let's just chill for a little bit. We don't have to see where it goes, because after we're done with each other, and we might be done with each other pretty soon, you go your way, I go my way. But I want you to guarantee me that you give me some of your time or your life. And that's what we do. We give them time of our life just to waste, just to use it as a learning curve to say, hey, I learned from this relationship. And I guess if people have to do that, people have to do that. But I rather, honestly, people do that than people be in like long relationships since birth. Like, why are you in a relationship since you're like 2 all the way to 14, then from 15 all the way to 25. Like what? No time or space for you to have options to play around, to just to see what you like and what you dislike. Like that's just insane to me. I mean, to each his own, but that's just insane to me. It's a crazy world, but this is the world we live in, and thank God that people have options and they can do what they want. I'm signing out. I want to take a little break right now and just promote a show that's coming up for one of my good friends, and I'm gonna let him explain the show and everything. So I'll take a little break and let him tell you about this upcoming show.
Hey everyone, this is Javon Brown here, and I'm super excited to promote my brand, Christy Alonzo. Some of this season pieces will be showcased just to give you guys a sneak peek of what is to come with this brand on November 13th at the Royal Chateau. Doors open at 7 p.m. Let's collectively make this a dope night. There's going to be music, there's going to be drinks, there's going to be food, and there's going to be a dope atmosphere of people just chilling and enjoying themselves. So come out, everyone, invite someone, and let's make this a successful night. See you guys there on November 13th at 7 p.m.
So my subscribers asked these couple of questions, and I'm going to get into it. One of the questions that one of my subscribers asked was her man wants her to be extra freaky in the bedroom, and she has done everything from threesomes to two guys to girl on girl, head and anal, the whole works, but he feels like her partner feels like she could bring more things to the table, like other options. What do you think?
I mean, I don't really know what she could do to be freakier. I think even just inviting somebody else into your bedroom as far as the threesome is a lot. And any guy, anywhere in the world, should be thankful for the women who are willing to do stuff like that, because I am absolutely not one of those women. I think that when you invite other people into your bedroom, you invite so many other problems. That's like inviting your friends into your sex life on a regular basis. And I've had friends who have tried to have sex with the guy that I was having sex with because I told her how it was. So we know not to do that, right? So I can't really say whether or not, she should try something else. She might need to try getting another man who can appreciate all that she is willing to do, because a lot of women are not that willing.
I'm going to let Rico and I'm going to let Adelia get into these next two topics. Another subscriber wanted to know how should she feel if her man wants her to put things in her butt while having sex. I'm going to let y'all answer that. And also, if a guy, another subscriber said, if a guy or a girl lets you hit on the first night, is it rude to tell them to go home afterwards? Like how to set the standards and stuff like that. And I'm gonna let y'all get into that and talk about that. And also another subscriber asked, what's the difference between wifey and girlfriend? I think we talked about that on the last episode of the podcast, but I guess y'all didn't hear that one, so we're going to repeat it, and we're going to have a woman's voice basically give her input and, tell us, the difference and everything. And that's it. I mean, hope y'all enjoy, and I'm going to let y'all have the floor right now.
So, ladies, so I guess what the question was, how should ladies feel if their boyfriend, or somebody they're dealing with is comfortable with his butt being a part of sex? That's how do I say this? If your man enjoys or asks you to pleasure him and that involves his butthole, he's fucking gay. Absolutely gay, all right? There's no way around it. There's absolutely no way around it. Ladies or lady or whoever, if your guy is asking to be pleasured in that type of way, you might as well have a threesome with another nigga, where another nigga could pound out his back and he eats your pussy or some nasty shit like that. Like, don't even entertain that. Like, move on. That's crazy. That's gay. He's a DL brother. I don't give a fuck. No, what can you possibly do as a female to a guy's butthole. What? What? Nah. Like, even if I was gay or DL brother, like, I don't even know how to ask that. Like, what the fuck? Like, yo, babe, I was wondering if, tonight during sex, you could maybe, put your finger in my butt. What? What? Kill yourself. I'm sorry. And you too, homegirl that's with him. Kill yourself. It's fucking insane. Matter of fact, the movie Top 5 has some shit like that. And she couldn't pick up on the signs. What? Nah, man. Unless females is alright with guys being bisexual, then if you alright with your guy being bisexual, then hey, I guess it's your thing. If you just as freaky as him if you allow all that shit. But nah, that's ridiculous. It's out of control. Out of control. The fuck is this world coming to?
If your man wants you to put things in his butt while y'all are having sex, he is gay. And that's not he's gay. I have a friend who said that she tried it with her boyfriend at the time, because that's not her boyfriend no more. She tried it with him and it went in too easily, and then she realized that like he liked it. Like she started with a finger and then it became other things that she could, like he would let her like strap on and like pretty much fuck him. That seems crazy. If your man is letting you put stuff in his butt, he's gay. If a guy lets me touch his butt in a certain kind of way, he's gay. And you have to be careful with that, and not because he's on a down low or whatever and whatever comes with that lifestyle, but because you can really get your feelings hurt, because you really may not be what he wants. So, I don't know. I would say that you should really have a sit-down conversation with him and find out, why he likes that and how he found out that he likes stuff like that, because that's important too. Because if I didn't just randomly spring it on you and you I'm not your first in that area, you've done this. Who did this to you? Why do you think it's okay? Like, for real. So I would have that conversation with him about whether or not, he is seeking a male participant for sex. Nah, if you hit on the first night, I don't really think there's any reason for y'all to kind of like cuddle up. You might be sending the wrong message. Some people have sex on the first night and like really end up together, but I don't think that like sleeping together is a big deal. Like to really be in somebody's bed and like up under them and on their sheets, like people are real particular about their sleeping space. So I think that if you hit on the first night, maybe that could be a conversation prior to it happening. Like, yo, you ever did XYZ? Like, how you handle that? Nah, because this is what I would do if it was me. A guy should tell a girl that, like, yo, you ever had sex on the first night? Nah, whatever like that. What you think you would do, whatever. And let her know, like, nah, we have sex tonight. You might have to go home. So then maybe she'll reevaluate and really think about her worth and not do it. Or maybe she gonna do it and get up out the bed like a G, and then you're gonna be missing her. Then you really like her. That's what happens sometimes. It just happens in the opposite way. I think wifey and girlfriend are the same thing. If you're calling a girl wifey, she's like your little wife. Like, could be your wife, and that would probably be your girlfriend. People who are actually married don't say hubby and wifey. They say husband and wife, because that's truly what it is. So, if you ask me, if a guy says that I'm wifey, or I call myself wifey, we're in a committed relationship. There's no way that you're having a girlfriend and you're not like fully committed to her. Like she's just your girlfriend. If she was wifey, that would mean she was something else. So if you have wifey and then you have girlfriend, those are two different people. So you have multiple. No, it doesn't work like that. Like if a girl is wifey, that's your girl. That's it, and that's all. I think personally, I'm just wondering how many times does a guy need to get it wrong before he gets it right? Like, women often think that they're doing the most when it comes to a guy. Like, oh, I do this, I do that, I cook, I clean, we do this, I buy him that, we go here, I have 10 degrees, a house, 4 cars. And then he still goes and cheats on me with some bum girl that has 12 different baby fathers. Like, at what point does a guy get it wrong to the point where he gets it right? Or is it just like is it a who thing? Because I've always thought it's not who, it's when. It's just like he's ready now, not it's her because she's the one, but she's the one that came along in the right time. So is that the right way to look at it? It's not who, it's when. Or is it really who? Like, me and you don't vibe like that. You can have everything in the world, but I don't like you like that kind of thing. I don't know. That's really just what I'm wondering about. Like, how long or how many times does a guy have to get it wrong before he gets it right? I'm also wondering, I guess, about whether or not single women who are doing well are intimidating women. Do guys, because oftentimes I feel like guys want to save girls. And so if a girl has too much going on and a guy doesn't have enough, like where Steve Harvey would say, like, wait till he knows himself and he has everything and he's achieved XYZ before you try to mess with him, because he's not going to be a good guy to you. Like, is that true for all guys?
I think guys sometimes know, sometimes don't know. I mean, guys don't necessarily cheat just to cheat, but I think they know, okay, this is the one, or this is the one that I may want to settle down with. And I guess some guys get bored. I don't know what it is. Sometimes, like, I can't develop excuses for men, but I think, like, if a guy, like, finds out that he's just not into you, then he's not going to try to stay with you. And it doesn't matter what you have. He's going to just probably play with you a little bit and then move on. I believe that some guys know when Mrs. Right is there, and Mrs. Right could be that ultimate girlfriend or that ultimate girlfriend that becomes a wife. We know sometimes, just like you know sometimes. And I don't know, it's difficult because it depends on the level of where we at in our life. And that's what it really is. Where we at in our life, that determines everything. And I guess that kind of answers your question a little bit. But the other question I actually want to get to is the fact that what did you say? You said that about the intimidation factor. I mean, guys. Well, I don't want to say a girl, or a woman, whatever. I'm not in the business for that. I leave that for Superman. But I think if a female has more than me, or making more than me, that doesn't intimidate me. I mean, certain jobs require certain, skills, and if her job requires more skills and she has more skills and she get paid more, so be it. If I'm in my career choice and I get paid less than her, so be it. Or if I get paid more than her, so be it. I just think you have to be confident and comfortable with yourself. If you're not comfortable and confident with yourself, then there's going to always be a problem about money. It's going to be a problem about a bunch of things. And I think it's up to the couple to come together and try to figure it out. Like, but some of these things you should know before you jump the gun and just jump into a relationship with each other, because you don't want to fight about money. You really don't. And so I think that's a strong thing you should consider. Anybody should consider just having to sit down and talk about it before you get too deep into it, and then it's too late. You can't do nothing about it. You know what I mean? But I kind of want to sign off with that, and I want to just thank everybody being a part of this podcast. I want to thank Adelia. I want to thank Rico. I want to thank EJ, and I want to thank everybody that just contribute towards everything. And just stay tuned, and we have many more coming up, and hope you enjoy it. Take care.